All right, that was an interruption from Chris. All right, where I was at. I was talking about the proton. Its outputting particle never dies, should die, never dies. It's got to be a source, got to be a force. They call it the strong atomic force, electromagnetic force, gravity. All those things are coming from the atom. And yet, there's no clear explanation about what the source of those forces are. I think I know what the source is. I think it lies in a realm beyond the speed of light. That what we see at the speed of light and below is this world. But what's beyond the speed of light, we don't see, we don't detect. But we can't assume there's nothing there. So I say there is a source of energy. And we can tap that source by duplicating what the atom is automatically doing every minute of every day for millions and billions of years. So what I'm proposing is that we can harness these forces that hold together the matter we're made out of, and we can output electricity, just like we do today with the grid. We can make it with a device where and when we need the energy, in the pump, in the blower, in the refrigerator, in the vehicle, wherever we need the power, we can put a thing that I am proposing we build where and when we need it. In the meantime, I am proposing the turning off of all power plants. And, all right, how many people are suggesting they can do this? I say in 1 year, I could shut every power plant down. With the right funding and the right help, I could shut down every nuclear reactor, every coal-fired plant, every natural gas plant, every hydroelectric plant. We can turn them all off. Just shut them off. And we will replace them without, seamlessly. The people at home won't notice the electricity is not coming from burning coal anymore. They will only know their lights work. The system I am proposing is, at first we start with turning off the reactors, the power plants, the real big polluters. And we do this by building devices that are designed to take over the load in a heartbeat, in a moment. I can take over the load. I'll trip the automatic equipment in that power plant. It will shut down automatically, and it will never turn on again. And I can do this in 1 year. And I could turn them all off in the whole planet in 3 years. Who else is saying they can do this? Who else is saying they can do this? Can you hear me, Earth? I have the idea. Right here. Right here. It is. A ball of glass, crystal glass. This is the core of the plasma generator I am proposing. This is where we'll put the plasma, the flowing electricity that forms a ball. Once the ball is formed, there are these forces, these sources of energy that will automatically maintain its existence. And we can output electricity without losing power. That's all we see is power coming out, nothing going in. This, of course, would be in the center of the machine I am proposing. No one would ever touch this when it was running, when it was full of noble gases, vacuumed down to a very low level, in a situation where we can charge this. Once it's turned on, once the plasma is in here, it becomes a thing. It becomes alive. And it stays right there because of the design of the equipment around it. we can hold the ball of plasma in there. It's as fragile as the flame of a candle, but it has the power of the biggest firestorm ever. This is immensely powerful, and I cannot and I will not build the kind of machines we need in my house. I'm done doing experiments. I know what to build now. It's got to be done in a real laboratory. I don't want to die doing this. This is high voltage. Maybe millions of volts will be in a device this big. This will run any vehicle. This right here, this will become a self-charging battery. This size here will produce all the power a vehicle needs. All of it. For as long as you need it. When you come out, your vehicle will be already warm, ready to go. Okay? It will always be warm or cool in the summer. Yeah, right. It won't be hot. The AC will be running. How? Because we have one of these under the hood, buzzing. It'll be making a buzz. And you better not take that box apart. It's like the old-fashioned televisions. They contain thousands of volts. And if you took them apart and stuck your hand in there, you'd get the shit zapped out of you. Which I did once. This is the same thing. It will be inside of a containment vessel, a box, a covering, that you won't be able to take apart unless you really want to. But whenever you do, no matter how old, there will be enough power to kill you. So you won't take apart. You won't take it apart. I guarantee you won't. These things are hot. Once they're lit, they're lit. All right, I'm done for the day.